Hi, today we are going to talk about Asperger syndrome. Hello friends, I am Henry, we are at your service with the first video from the Psychology Today channel. And this channel we intend to produce content on psychological and motivational issues. So if you're interested in this type of topic, please subscribe to our channel and give us energy by liking and commenting. Let's go to the video. What is Asperger syndrome? Asperger syndrome is a neurodevelopmental disorder. This mental disorder affects the way an individual communicates and interacts socially. Most people with Asperger syndrome are children. People with Asperger syndrome have moderate to high IQs but have difficulty with some social skills. For example, they have an obsessive focus on one topic or do the same behavior over and over again. Doctors used to consider Asperger's syndrome as a separate disease, but a 2013 study changed the way the disorder was classified. Today, Asperger's syndrome is no longer a single independent disease in itself, but is part of the autism spectrum disorder, or ASD. This group of mental health problems share some of the symptoms. Nevertheless, many people still consider Asperger's as a separate disease. People with Asperger syndrome have difficulty understanding social situations and subtle forms of communication, such as body language, humor, and sarcasm. They may also talk a lot about a topic or interest, or just want to do limited activities. Instead of turning a person into a healthy, social, or recreational resource, these interests may cause obsessions and interfere with daily life. Boys are 3 to 4 times more likely than girls to have Asperger's syndrome. Most cases are diagnosed between the ages of 5 and 9, and some of which are identified as early as the age of 3. They will also have difficulty communicating and interacting with others, and these problems can lead to anxiety and confusion. Here are some Asperger's signs and symptoms that we are going to analyze together. Number 1, abnormal verbal or nonverbal communication is one of Asperger's symptoms. Number 2, inability to participate in two-way conversations. Number 3, inability to express emotion or react to social emotions is one of Asperger's symptoms as well. Number 4, a person with Asperger's symptoms does not seek participate in the social affairs, interests, activities, and goals of others. Number 5, the inability to establish and maintain friendly relationships with peers. Number 6, tendency to perform routine or specific activities. Number 7, shaking and twisting the hand or repeated body movements. And number 8, intense and unusual preoccupation with limited interests. Number 9, repetitive behavior that includes self-harming behavior. And number 10, hypersensitivity to the sensory aspects of the environment. In 1914, these developmental problems were thought to be caused by parents who were unfriendly and insensitive to their children. It was not until the 1980s that pervasive growth disorders were known to be caused by problems with brain function. To date, however, the exact cause of pervasive developmental disorders is unknown, despite extensive research. The origins of Asperger syndrome and autism are unclear, but current research points to brain abnormalities. Scientists have shown that certain parts of the brain of healthy children differ in structure and function from those in children with Asperger syndrome. These differences are probably due to the abnormal movement of embryonic cells during sperm formation, which affects the structure of the brain and alters the neural circuitry that controls thoughts and behavior. Genetics also play a role in the development of Asperger syndrome and autism spectrum disorder because it is inherited. For example, identical twins are more likely to have the autism spectrum disorder than identical twins or siblings. New research shows that altering or deleting a specific group of genes makes a person vulnerable to Asperger syndrome with varying severity and symptoms. Some environmental factors also increase the risk of Asperger syndrome, such as the father's advanced age or low birth weights. Ways to treat Asperger syndrome. People with Asperger syndrome are usually quiet, but they have social problems that can sometimes interfere with their functioning at home or at work. Many people with the disease achieve a level of success in their education and personal efforts, and others need help to succeed and maintain their jobs, lives, and social relationships. Asperger's treatments with practice of social skills. In this method, the skills needed to establish effective relationships with other children are taught. Asperger's therapy with cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. Speech therapy that helps control emotions and eliminates obsessive interest and repetitive routines. Treatments of Asperger's with medication for conditions such as depression or anxiety. Asperger's treatments with occupational therapy or physiotherapy is effective for children who have difficulty coordinating their senses or movements. Famous people with Asperger's syndrome are the likes of Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, Isaac Newton, Bill Gates, Kiana, Reeves, and Lionel Messi, and of course so many others. These people have achieved great success with Asperger's syndrome. Folks, thank you for being with us until the end of the video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and support us with your likes and comments. Goodbye until the next video.